Hello and welcome to a short training session for program review. In today's session, we will cover how to log in into program review module in CurriQunet, creating a program review proposal, and how to launch your program review. You can log in into program review module from program review resources web page and click on CurriQunet Meta, or you can just go to the home page of EVC and click on to CurriQunet and log in. So once I log in into CurriQunet, you need to click on Create Proposal to the top right hand corner. Once you click on Create Proposal, you need to scroll down and select the specific program review you would like to create the proposal about. So for example, if I want to create a proposal for instructional comprehensive program review, I will click on instructional comprehensive program review and then hit the next button. Once I hit the next button, it takes me to this area where I need to put the information about the division and department. So for example, the division is Business and Workforce Development, and the department I'm choosing, for example, Accounting. And so now this is the module title where you have to put something. If you don't put anything, you're gonna start getting errors. So the thing is, you can put here maybe accounting program review, or you can just type the word test or something you can remember that what is this proposal you have created for. Okay, so once you fill up all these boxes, you hit next. And once you hit next, it is just showing you proposal summary, which is instructional comprehensive program review, and it is accounting program review. It looks like correct to you. You just hit on create proposal. If you think there is some error, you have to go back the last page, so you hit the previous button. So it looks like fine to me, so I'm creating proposal. Hit the create proposal button. So once I hit create proposal button, it takes me to the program review module, and this is for comprehensive program review. And since I am the creator or originator of this proposal, my name is showing on the top. Now you have all these tab on the left side, the gray area, which is the different section of instructional comprehensive program review. Now this cover page is important. Here you can put your information, like what is the last year you did your comprehensive program review, the last comprehensive program review date. So you can scroll down here to check the year. Suppose accounting did their comprehensive program review in 2017-18, so I click on that. And then if you did any mini program review, you can put this information here. If you haven't done any mini program review, you can keep this box empty, that's fine. Now you can put here the area dean. So our is Dr. Dickerson, so I'm putting it here. And then you choose the subject here, accounting. Okay, so now after you do that, you need to do here select whether this is review for a degree or all the courses in the subject. So usually for doing your comprehensive program review, you want to, or you would like to see all the courses in your subject area. So I'm gonna click on all courses, and then I'm gonna hit save button. So once I hit the save button, so it will show the courses which are currently active. So all the accounting courses here, we have 13 accounting courses which are currently active. Now, next button you need to do is go to the overview button, but before that you need to go to co-contributor. So when you first time create your proposal, you need to add your co-contributor, because you cannot add it later when you are started working on your program review. So if you select couple of people as your contributor, and in the end if they don't contribute to the program review, that's okay. So you need to check boxes here. You can scroll down and find the name of the person in this scroll down menu and find out that who may be your contributor. So here I am choosing Melody Berta for my contributor, for example. So as you can see in the red color here, that co-contributor must be chosen before proposal is launched. Okay, so it is important that you remember that. Okay, now once I do choose my co-contributor or contributors, you need to save. So if any of this tab, if you forget to save, the system will ask you whether you want to save or do not save or delete the information. So you're not gonna forget. If you forget to save it, it will remind you. So now I'm gonna go to next tab, overview tab. As you can see, the program review Word template I send you is basically exactly same the way we have this program review module. So it has different questions, and now so you have to do like check each of the box, and then it will open up your space or rich text editor for you, so that you can put your answer there. You can copy and paste from Word document here, or you can just type here your answer. So once you finish and this section of the program review, you can go to the next tab. So as you can see, I forgot to save. So it is asking you whether I want to save it or not. So once I save it, it will take me to the next tab, and which is the program set standards tab. And as you can see in the top box, this is EVC's data is given, and you have boxes available here to put your own data. So for your program, your success rate, you're gonna put it here, and this information, data information, we provided to you in the program review template, the pre-populated program data in the program review template. So you should have this information ready. You can just copy and paste here, and based on your program success rate, program set standard, and program success goal, you need to answer this question. To answer each of the question, you check the box and type your answer or copy and paste your answer. So once I finish this section, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna move to the next section, program hours. And as you can see here, this information you have to get from this external website, DataMart website. So you can go there and get your information about how many degree for your program has been awarded, and then you can just put the number of hours you got for each type of degree, and then you can discuss about this in this box. Okay, so once I am finished here, I save, and then I move to the next section of the program review, which is student enrollment types. So this data also given to you as pre-populated in the program review template, the Word doc I send you. So this is this data which you are seeing here, it's the Evergreen Valley College data. Okay, so to enter your own data, you have to check the box, and then you will have two boxes open up, and in these specific boxes you put your own data, enter your own data, which we have provided to you. So once you enter all your data, you need to answer these questions based on your data, and these questions are comparing your data with the college data, EVC's overall data, and also based on what information you had in your last program review, comprehensive one. So you answer these questions, all three questions, and then you save, and then you move to next section or the tab for demographic data question, and again same way you will check the box and enter your own program data and answer the questions at the bottom, and by checking each box, and you can just copy and paste your answer or type your answer. So and then you save, and then we are moving to the next tab or section of program review module, and again here is the question about program capacity and productivity. EVC's capacity and productivity is given on the top, and you just enter your program capacity and productivity and answer this question, three questions here. So once I finish that, I'm gonna move to curriculum button, and as you can see in the curriculum section, you have 7 questions to answer. To answer each of the question, you need to check each of the box next to it, and you can enter your answers there. So once I'm done this, I can go to save button and save my information, and then I'm gonna go to student learning outcome section, and here the same way I will answer my questions for each of the question right here. Okay, and once I finish answering question, I'm gonna save it. Then I will go to faculty and staff section, and I will enter my information by checking the boxes and save my information. And then next section, I'm moving to budget and planning. So once I enter my information for budget planning, and then I save it, and I will move to technology and equipment. So there is only one question here, and you can enter your answer here or type your answer or copy and paste your answer here. So and you save it, and after that there is a section for additional information. If we missed something or we did not ask you about your program, you can provide information here, anything you would like IEC to know, and then you save it. And then last section is the future needs and resource allocation request. So if you have a resource allocation or resource request, you need to put it here. So the way you need to do it, for each of the resource allocation request, you need to add them separately. So click this green button, add item button to the right, and then you need to select what type of request you are making. Suppose we are making faculty request, so you're going to put it, select faculty request, and then for ongoing budget needs, you put the number, how much you need ongoing, and then one-time expenditure, how much you need, and the total expenses for staffing and faculty request, which includes salary and benefit. I think for faculty, we don't know this information, so you can always reach out to your dean or Kathy Tran to find this information. And then you have to put information like this request link to which SLO or PLO number. And then once you put the number, suppose I put it here. So it's gonna be making the total in this total cost box. Okay, so that is basically, and you can check which strategic initiative this resource request relate to, or it is for improving student success rate, like this. So once you are done with entering your information, you need to click save button. Once you click the save button, now you have a faculty request. So here item here, so suppose you want to add another item, for example technology request. In that case, again the same way, you're gonna put your number here and make the save button, and so it will show up here. Since I did not put any information, that's why my technology request doesn't have information like I do have for faculty request. So once you are done, you can attach any file if you want, maybe for your any information which you think would be helpful for IEC to know about your program, any Word document or graph or anything. You can upload your document, and there is no restriction. You can add as many files as you want. Okay, so that is basically how you log in into CurriQunet and go to the program review module and create a proposal, and how to complete your program review. So once you are done complete your program review, you need to hit this launch button, okay, so that it will go to your mentor and second reader and IEC chair, so that they can review and feedback, give you feedback for your first draft. Okay, so but the thing is, if you are not done or ready to launch your program review, you can just log out and then come back next time to work on your program review. So to find your program review, you can just go to curriculum button here, and then you're gonna go to the program review new research preview button, that bottom button selection, and you can see there, here is accounting program review. So you can just, it will show up in the list. I did couple of them, so that's why, you know, like so this is just for testing. So I have so many program review I you know, launch it or working on, so kind of this. So but you will have only one if you working on only your program review here. Okay, so you select that one, and you select the draft, and then you click on that, and you can go to the it will take you to your program review where you left off, where you are, you know, you've been working, or so you can come back and finish your program review. Okay, so that is for today's session, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.